up, movie crew? Welcome to the latest review. Alright, last week I showed off my first ever subscriber mail. One of my subscribers reached out to me and wanted to give me a copy of a movie. I will have a pinned comment down below for both the subscriber mail and the haul video. That movie was none other than Rob Zombie's The Munsters. Like I said, I did show it off in the haul video that went up Sunday. And the person also asked that I review this movie. So, this is the latest movie from Rob Zombie. It is an adaptation of the 60s classic TV series The Munsters. And this one's a prequel of sorts. This shows how Lily and Herman first meet and how they travel from Transylvania to America. Alright, I watched it on Blu-ray. This is also available to stream on Netflix. Alright, I'm going to be honest, and I even said this to the person that wanted to send it to me. I appreciate all the support I get. I really do. I could do a video just explaining why the support I get from everyone means as much to me as it does. But I am not a Rob Zombie movie fan. I love his music. I want to see him live. He's one of the artists I have yet to see live. But House of a Thousand Corpses and Devil's Rejects are about the only movies of his that I've enjoyed. So when he said he wanted to send me The Munsters, I was like, you know what? Sure, why not? So my overall thoughts are this is actually not the worst thing I've ever seen. The pros on this. The actor who plays the Count, or if you've watched the show, Grandpa. He's great. He has the mannerisms, the attitude, the snide comments towards Herman on point. He kills it in his role. So that is definitely one of the biggest pros. Another thing I also liked, even though I overall have mixed feelings about Herman, he got some of Herman's mannerisms and Herman being a bit of an idiot down. Because there's a couple of parts where he just has those facial expressions that Fred Gwynne had in the original show. So I gotta say, I enjoyed that. But his overall performance, I can't say I was a huge fan of. Something about it just did not click with me the same way that Fred Gwynne clicked with me the first time I watched The Munsters when I was a kid. So, my cons on this. There's some stuff that Rob Zombie does. I get that he was trying to pay homage to the original show. But some of the stuff that was done in the show made sense in the 60s. It doesn't necessarily make sense today. One of the things I mean, for example, is when people see the Munsters in the show, you see the quick reaction of them running away or them fainting. And Rob Zombie does the exact same thing in this movie. Again, that made sense for the TV show back in the day. It was a comedic show in the 60s. But we're talking 2020s and he's doing that and it just didn't really click as much. And there was a couple of scenes where you had this really weird background behind everyone that looked really, really cheap. It took me out of the movie every time I saw it. And with the show, Lily is normally the calm, cool, collective person. So seeing her being kind of ditzy towards Herman when they first meet was a little weird. And again, I always whine and moan about this. I wish this were a shorter movie. When you've got something that's based off a sitcom, you do not need your movie to be 2 hours long. I feel like they could have told this story in an hour and a half. Hour 40 tops. I have not watched the special features on here. They are very minimal. There's a behind the scenes featurette and a commentary with Rob Zombie. Me personally, this is probably in the upper echelon of Rob Zombie movies. Keep in mind, the only two that I can say I enjoy are House of a Thousand Corpses and Devil's Rejects. So this was not... It's up there, but keep in mind, I don't like his other movies. My final score on this, I'm going to give it a 2.5 out of 5. If you have Netflix, go ahead, check it out. If you were a fan of the original show, if you actually like Rob Zombie's movies, there's some stuff in here that's reminiscent of his movies. However, keep in mind this is a PG movie based off of a 60s sitcom and not a grindhouse horror film. But those are just my thoughts on Rob Zombie's The Munsters. What are your thoughts? And as always, if you are new to this channel, hit that subscribe button. You like what you see? Leave a thumbs up. Comment down below if you have seen Rob Zombie's The Munsters. What did you think? Is it something you want to see? But that's going to do it for this one. Thank you all for watching and tune in next time.